Hi again, everybody. It's Kevin Knessa coming to you from the home studio today on this, the 21st day of December in the year 2021. I sure hope you're enjoying your Saturdays, no matter where it is you are in the country. And it's a rarity for me to join you live on a Saturday, but there were a couple of things that happened over the last couple of days that I wanted to bring to your attention. And the first is what you see here on the screen, and that is that the Federal Aviation Administration has banned drones from being flown over the towns of Kearny and Harrison. My understanding is the FAA's decision was made in whole part by proximity to airports. All of this is based on the location of the airports. There were some issues with a plane not too long ago, a couple of days ago, and this, just so you know, Kearny and Harrison aren't the only two towns that have had drones banned by the FAA, but there's a lot of towns in surrounding communities to airports, and it's just not Newark Airport. It's by Teterboro, it's by Trenton and Atlantic City, and other places in the state of New Jersey as well. This ban goes into effect, will last until the 17th of January or later if it is deemed necessary to go even later than that. And here's what Chief Scott McPhee of the Kearny Police Department told me yesterday. If you live in Harrison or Kearny and you see a drone being flown in or over the towns, the aforementioned towns, the best course of action would be to call the local police department and report it to them. I was concerned at first whether or not it would be more appropriate to inform the FAA or to let the local police departments know. So when I spoke with the chief yesterday, he said that what will happen is that if you see something, you call the local police departments, not 911, because it's not considered an emergency, and then they have forms to fill out to inform the FAA that there is a drone in your particular town. Now, just keep this in mind, too. This is not just recreational drones. Not even the Kearny Police Department or the Harrison Police Department. I'm not pretty sure Harrison has drones, but I know Kearny does. They can't even send up their drones now without getting complete permission from the FAA. So the idea is, by doing this, if somebody sends up a drone now and doesn't inform the FAA, you will know that it shouldn't be where it's supposed to be. According to the FAA, the government, not you, not me, the government is authorized to shoot down or use whatever force is necessary to get these drones out of the airspace. Now, this does not apply to North Arlington, where they have banned drones on their own. They were not banned by the FAA, and there's no authority in North Arlington to do anything to bring the drones down there. So I just need people to realize that there are certain rules. This is what happens when you do it piecemeal. There are going to be certain rules in North Arlington and different rules in Kearny and different rules in Harrison that need to be followed. But the bottom line is, until at least the 17th of January, the FAA has said no drones in Kearny and Harrison, among about 20-some-odd other towns as well. I don't have the list of them here in front of me, but you can find them, I'm sure, by doing a simple Google search somewhere, and you'll be able to find it online. Jesus, good to see you, buddy. How's everything? Hope everything's well with you as well. So that's the situation on the FAA banning drones. Yesterday, unfortunately, in Lyndhurst, there was a pretty bad fire at 52 Livingston Avenue. I just happened to have the scanner on when this all broke, and I got I got a text this morning from Chief Paul Haggerty, who gave me some of the details that I'm just going to kind of give to you right now. The fire broke out at about 6:30 yesterday at 52 Livingston Avenue. When the fire department arrived, there was heavy fire in the back of the house. As you can see right there, I think it was contained to the first floor, fortunately, but the conditions in the house have made it uninhabitable, and a total of 6 people have been displaced by this fire. It's a terrible thing. Just a couple of days before Christmas, from what I'm told, it's 2 adults and 4 children in the house. What a Christmas this is going to be for them. But the Lyndhurst Fire Department, under Paul Haggerty's direction, did a fantastic job getting this fire knocked down very, very quickly and prohibiting it from spreading to other homes. And what he wanted me to remind you all about was the reality that there were working smoke detectors in this house. The last fire in Lyndhurst, the big fire that took a life, there were no working smoke detectors, and he couldn't stress it enough, and I'm doing it the same here. You cannot stress enough how important it is that smoke alarms are installed and are operable in every home in this country, and that was the case yesterday in Lyndhurst, and fortunately nobody was injured. Everybody was out of the house by the time the fire department got there onto the scene, and nobody was injured, and there were certainly no fatalities. But a terrible situation nonetheless, just 4 days before Christmas. Chief Haggerty also sent me a video, so I'm going to show it to you real quick. Hang on, here it is. Get going. So there's that. That was the fire yesterday in Lyndhurst. But again, nobody injured, thank God, and nobody injured as well from the fire departments. And they received assistance yesterday from North Arlington, Secaucus, and I believe Rutherford and East Rutherford. So good job, and glad everybody is well. That's going to do it for this afternoon. Hope everybody's enjoying your Saturday. Get all that shopping done that you need to do, and we will see you again next week, or if any other news breaks. So again, lastly, you had this fire here in Lyndhurst, and the FAA has banned drones in the town of Kearny and in the town of Harrison. We'll talk to you later, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.